Hey y'all, my name is Sean O'Neill and I am a staff member at the Academic Achievement Center, and I'm also the system administrator for TracCloud. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the scheduling platform. So currently I'm logged in as a student into TracCloud, and this is what's called the dashboard view. And when we're looking at the dashboard view, the first thing I'll note is the very first time you sign in each semester, the very first screen that you'll see will actually ask you just to confirm your name, your cell phone number, your pronouns, and whether or not you want text messages. So you'll see that one time every semester just to confirm that we have the right details for you. And so before we get into this, I just want to let you know if any of those details change throughout the semester. For example, maybe your cell phone number changed or you want to opt into text messages and you didn't originally, you can always go to this button here that says Edit Bio, and it will actually allow you to change any of those details throughout at any point in this semester. So Edit Bio is your friend if after that first login you have anything change. We also have the welcome message. So this is going to list all of the different centers that are using TracCloud. You can see them listed here. If you click on any of their names, it will take you to their website. And then also an email address that you can email if you have questions about what they offer, their program services, their policies and procedures, any of those kinds of questions. And then we also have down at the bottom, there's an email address specifically for if you have technical difficulties. So if there's something not quite right about your TracCloud and you want to ask questions about it, there's a separate email address just for that. Up here on the upper right, we have the appointments view, and this is just going to list any appointments you have scheduled for that particular day. Currently, I have no appointments scheduled. I can also click on the word week to see this in a week view. You can see that there. I can also click on list to see a list view, but again, I don't have anything scheduled. The next box down is the search for an appointment box. And this is really the most important part of the entire dashboard view. So from here, you can select your course, so whatever class you want support in. And there's also an option here for non-course. So if it's not course specific, you can select that as well. And this it's gonna list any course you're currently enrolled in automatically. So you don't have to scroll through a giant list. It's only gonna list stuff you're in. And then I'll go to, for this example, I'll go to non-course. And I actually want to look at something in the academic skills area. So I want help with academic skills. I could select tutoring or supplemental instruction, or I want to go to the writing center. You can really select any of those options based on what you're interested in. But what I'm really interested in is getting some help with some study strategies. So again, I clicked on academic skills, and any of these options that have the ellipse at the end where it says ... any of those mean it's going to give you a secondary list of options. So I want help with study strategies, and okay. And then I'm going to click search. And it's going to show me any appointments that meet those criteria. So the subject is non-course and the reason is study strategies. And they're going to be listed here, and they're kind of color coded. So the blue ones mean that they're drop-in, and the yellow ones mean that they are a group. And then there's also a green, I'll show you in a second, that means it's a one-on-one appointment. But it also will say here, drop-in, group, one-on-one. So I can look through this list and I can say, oh, actually this 5 p.m. appointment, that works really good for me. Or, oh, this works best. I'm going to select this one. And so, and then I can also click on the name of the person. So if I click on Amelia, it will show me her photo and a little bit about her, which is nice. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click on this session. And when I do that, it's going to show me all of these details here laid out. So it will show me what center I'm scheduling for, what the subject, the reason, the date and time. In this particular case, this is set to repeat every week. So every week at 7 a.m. on these particular days. So if for whatever reason I don't want this to repeat, sometimes you can unselect that box to just say, I just want to schedule this one appointment. I don't want to schedule for the entire semester. And so that's a nice little checkbox to pay attention to. Again, not every office and program has that box to where you can select or deselect it, but in this case it does. Same thing with appointment being online or not. Sometimes there's a checkbox that allows you to select that you want the appointment online versus in person. So do pay attention to the checkboxes if you have any. And then you can also put any questions or comments you have for the person you're scheduling with. And so they'll see that comment in advance of your appointment. And then you just click save and it will send you an email reminder, which is really great. And it will also notify the person you've scheduled with. The other thing that I'll mention about the search results, just to come back here, sometimes the search results that you find, instead of allowing you to book the appointment, are actually a drop-in appointment. And so that's what we have here, where it's a drop-in. So if I click on one of these blue ones, rather than allowing me to save and confirm that a booking as an appointment, instead it just gives me the option to sign up for an SMS reminder, which is basically like the system's going to text you and let you know about those appointment details. So I'm going to select that and it will ask me to confirm the number I want to have texted and then how soon before the appointment I want to be reminded. So I can say, yeah, 15 minutes before that appointment, remind me. And so that's, again, one of the things that's really valuable about using TracCloud to keep track of drop-in, because your faculty member or your SI leader or your mentor or whomever, they may tell you the times that they're available for drop-in. But if you want to get that text message reminder, you can sign up for them using the TracCloud system. So that's really handy. And then the other thing that I'll point out about search results is just this little button down here at the bottom that says report unable to find appointment. This is useful if none of these times work for you. So for example, if you're really looking for a Monday appointment and you need something that's midday, you can see we only have a 7 a.m. and a 5 p.m. So I could say, I can't find anything that's going to work for my schedule. So I click on report unable to find. And then I can actually enter in notes, like I'm looking for afternoons on Mondays or Wednesdays. And then what did I find? Mornings and evenings, and not Monday, Wednesday, only Tuesday, or whatever kind of notes you want to include here, and then submit your report. And what that does is it actually sends a notification to all of the managers of the system and letting them know that you're looking for something and you're not able to find it. So someone can get back to you and let you know, oh, we've added new times, or we're looking for a new staff member, or, oh, if you search this instead of that, you'll be able to find what you're looking for. And so this is a really useful way of contacting the offices and saying, I'm looking for something and I can't find it. So don't be afraid to use that if you need it. Go back to our dashboard view. And I'll just run one more search. Let's run a search for my English. And I want to go to the speaking center. And again, it's going to tell me, well, what do I want to do? Well, I want to practice a speech. Like I have to do an introductory thing and I don't know, I'm worried about it. I want to get practice. Okay, search. And then you can see here all of those results. And these are all one-on-one appointments in this particular case. That's what this green color means. Right. And the only other thing that I want to show you is the center visits. So this is going to allow you to look at every visit that you had in the system for the semester, for the month, for the week, or for the year. So if for whatever reason you want to have a record of what visits you've had in these different centers for the term, all you have to do is click on center visits and select a time frame, and there'll be a little print icon for you. Since I'm logged in as a student, I'm not going to show you exactly how to do that for their privacy, but I just want to let you know that's what this option does, where you can just simply click on it and click the options that you'd like. And then the last thing is the calendar URL. So if you're someone who likes to have everything in your Google Calendar or in your Outlook calendar or in your phone calendar, you can copy your appointments from TracCloud into one of those other calendaring systems by going to this calendar URL and importing that URL into your device. So that's just there if that's something you like to do. I'm not sure how many folks use it, but it's an option. And the only other button here is the one that says semester time check. And that just shows you how many minutes you've spent in visits in the various centers. So it's just a big broad picture view of what you've done for the semester. And some folks need that for like study hall hours and that kind of thing. So that's what that's there for. All right, so that's TracCloud. I hope you enjoy using it and that you find it helpful. We're always looking for the easiest ways to connect students to their resources, and we find that this is a really good way of doing that. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope you have a really great semester. Bye.